This is Jim with A1 Repairs. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. The point of the following video is to provide you an up-close view of the products that we sell, as if you were heading into our local hometown dealership to purchase one. With everybody shopping online, this is our attempt to bring you closer to the product rather than just viewing words on a web page. Please be sure to email or call with any questions that you may have, and also like us on Facebook for the latest product and industry updates. Thanks, and enjoy the video. Alright, here we have the Husqvarna T435 topper or arborist chainsaw. This is a great climbing saw, bucket saw, or it's a great ground saw if you have to do a lot of work with two hands. What's nice about a top handle chainsaw is you can operate this with one hand and do a lot of cutting, or especially like if you have to hold a log or you're up climbing in the trees and that. So let's go into a few statistics about this chainsaw right here. This one has a 35.2 cc engine for the cylinder displacement, and power wise we're coming in at 2 horsepower, and the RPM speed on this chainsaw is 10,000 RPM. Now dry weight, no bar, no chain, no gas, no oil. This is a 7.5 pound power head chainsaw, so very light, very easy to operate with one hand, which is real nice. You can operate a 12, 14, or 16 inch bar and chain combination on this saw. Typically the 12s or the 14s are the most popular. This is running a small bar mount, and that all has to do with the spacing of the holes right there and the guide rail. Most commonly there's what I like to refer to as a small, medium, or large bar mount, depending on the size of the chainsaw and the bar that you're operating. Now this particular saw is set up to run a low profile 3/8 chain, and then the width on it is a .050. So here's your low profile 3/8 chain. So let's go ahead and dive into some of the features on this chainsaw. Let's do the starting features. A little red switch right there, that's your kill switch, which is operated by your thumb when you're using the chainsaw. If you press and hold, it'll shut off, and then it auto returns right back to the run position, which is real nice. So when you go to restart it, you're always in the on position. You don't have to worry about making sure you flip that switch back up or not. There's purge primer for easy starting. And then there's the choke lever, the blue lever right there, which is positioned right in the back. Choke flips on, and then another way is it is tied into the trigger system on here. If you squeeze the trigger, choke will actually pop off on its own like that. So that's the starting on it. Let's go ahead and dive into the air filter cover on the rear. So a little snap right there, you twist that in one direction. The cover pulls up and out. Here's where you get access to your air filter. You'll notice they got these nice little white sponge pieces on the side that seals up that air filter box right there, holds it nice and tight to keep the debris out. This is a 2-piece filter. This is a nylon one. There's different options available for air filters. If you're interested in different ones, just contact us. We have all sorts of accessories and parts available for the chainsaw. Always want to make sure you get your air filter back on. It's got a nice snug fit to it. Alright, let's go ahead and go into the clutch cover on the side of this chainsaw. It's got a lateral or side mount chain tensioner right there, really easy to get at. Nice aggressive bucking spike in the front. Now the actual chain brake handle does come off with this clutch, or the clutch cover assembly, and it's got an outboard clutch, which you see right there. Nice about the outboard clutch is on the outside to keep the saw nice, well in balance, especially when you're running at high RPMs. The chain brake handle has a nice little feature. You see that little yellow piece? It pops in the upward direction, especially very important if you're in a bucket truck or climbing in a tree. You'll know when your chain brake is on or off when you reset it. You notice it pushes back down right there, so now you know you're ready to actually go ahead and cut with it. Or up, you'll see it's in the locked position so that the chain won't spin. Alright, let's flip this guy back around. There's a spring assisted easy starter on it. Makes one hand starting nice and simple. There is tethers attached to the gas and oil cap, which makes your refueling nice and easy. And they do pop out relatively easy, especially if you want to drain the saw dry and run it dry for storage. You'll see on the back right here, there's two places to attach a chainsaw tether if you want. There's a permanent fixed mount, which actually mounts to the engine chassis. And then there's one that flips in the up and down position on it. That actually mounts to the handlebar chassis assembly. And then Husqvarna's got all sorts of different options available for tethers that you can use, and different clips, and then bungee ones. So make sure you check out the accessories, especially if you're into climbing. Husqvarna's got some great ones you can add with the chainsaw. Jump back over here to the saw again. There is an adjustable oiler on here. It's a chain-driven oiler. It's automatic. It's hard to see, but it's at the end of where my pointer finger is right there. You need a screwdriver, and it gets actually down into the chassis right there. And you can adjust the oil flow based on temperature, you know, make sure that you're not overstressing your bar and chain and that. There are different types of oils you can run that are on the market. Here's regular bar chain lube from Husqvarna. This stuff's pretty easy to find. You can find all sorts of bar chain lube out in the market. Great to run in the moderate to warmer temperatures. In the winter or 32 below and freezing, it's a good idea to be running a low temp bar oil. By Husqvarna, you can find it with their orange tops. It means you know it's low temp. This is a little harder to find. You actually got to go to a saw shop or a dealership typically to get the low temp bar oil. Regular bar oil is pretty readily available, but keep in mind if you're doing any winter cutting or anything, this is a great product to have on hand. Alright, well, we got this on its side here. You'll notice a big black spring right here. There's also another one right there. These are well positioned throughout the chainsaw. These are isolation springs, and it keeps the engine chassis independent from the operator's platform or the handlebars. And very important, especially in climbing or up in the bucket truck. You'll see that move like that. That's a good feature to have, and it's very important. It helps reduce the vibration you're getting into the hands, and then all the fatigue that moves up and down your arms after a couple hours of use. You got to have a real good vibration dampening system, so it makes it a good comfort and ease of operation when using the chainsaw. So, like to thank you for tuning into the A1 Repairs YouTube channel. This is the Husqvarna T435 Arborist Topper Chainsaw.